From downtown San Diego, MLB Network has baseball from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District. Today we've got a good matchup. Here's Cameron Maben now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Cameron Maben.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to short. Mercer has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Martin Prado now head-to-head against Nova. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Bell over to his left. 2 down. At the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Starlin Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Gloved by Harrison, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Justin Bohr. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And that's through for a hit. Digging in now, JT Realmuto head-to-head against Nova. He's hitless in 6 tries. Big lead there at second. Now the pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Stepping in, Lewis Brinson. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. At the plate, Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Another one sent foul. Rounded down the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Up next for the Buccos, Corey Dickerson. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Riddle has it cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Starling Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line to the right side. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. With a swinging bunt up the line. But it's foul, strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitches. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And he'll reach first safely. Here's Gregory Polanco. Batter-pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. Throw goes over to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through, a base hit. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Here's Jordy Mercer now. Batter-pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's 4 for 13. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Ivan Nova, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Ready now, JT Riddle. From the stretch. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Hit on the ground to third. And not in time as the run scores. So here now is the pitcher, Dan Straley. A textbook sack bunt situation here. First pitch on its way. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Taken in by Mercer, and he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Prado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Oh, and he misses it. Riddle isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2. Here's Starlin Castro as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bohr. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. It's a grand slam. Ready for another chance. JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Now the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Oh, and this drops in the infield, and he'll reach first safely. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian Anderson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Striding in once again, JT Riddle. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Ready now for the Marlins, Dan Straley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Popped him up. Harrison is under it, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro's got it. Spin throw. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit well towards the hole. Here's Castro for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Now at the plate, Starling Marte, 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. Down the first baseline, Dickerson, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Josh Bell the next to hit.
First baseman number 55.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Anderson is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Gregory Polanco. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging bunt to the mound. A throw to the plate, and he is safe as he beats the play at the plate, and it's now a 7-5 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. A play at the plate, and he will get in there safely, and that will certainly make things more interesting. It's 7-6 now. So stepping in, Francisco Cervelli will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1, here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the run is Brinson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Cameron Maybin. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Cameron Maybin.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Maben takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2. In now, Martin Prado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to first. Bell brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now, Starlin Castro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour. And a rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto, a hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready once again, Lewis Brinson, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Jordy Mercer now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Jordy Mercer.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Mercer swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher number 46, Ivan Nova.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ivan Nova. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he'll step off and try and reset. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And he'll step off and try again. Now he'll step off. And he'll step off and try again. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Got him. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Castro has it, and he'll go to second here. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Digging in, Starling Marte. He singled his last time up. Runner's on his way to third. And a step off the mound as they've got the runner hung up going to third. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And the runner's coming home. And a step off. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now an 8-7 ball game. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Dickerson is off at first with 2 away. And now he's on the move again for second. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Soft liner to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Runner's on the move for second. Now a step off as they've got the runner between first and second. And the runner's breaking for third. Now a step off and they've got the runner between second and third. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and they're able to. Digging in, Brian Anderson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. And he'll throw against his body to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Into the box now, J.T. Riddle. Singled home run in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Dan Straley. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Riddle leads off first with 1 away. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's behind the runner to first. Runner breaks for third. And he steps off. And now the tag is applied over at third. And this will go in the books as a caught stealing with his jumpiness at second, costing him there. 2 away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Cameron Maybin now. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. He's running. A step off, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And now the runner's trying for third. And a step off. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. So striding in, Francisco Cervelli. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Now at the plate, Ivan Nova. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a step off. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Brinson is there. And that retires the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cameron Maybin. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Martin Prado, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. And he pops up the bunt attempt. But this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Here's Starlin Castro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pop high in the air. Harrison waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Josh Harrison stands in. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. Brinson's in pursuit, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. To third. And that's the first out. Striding in, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Dickerson.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Little has it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Here's Starling Marte trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Brinson. 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 0-1. Here it comes. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Digging in and looking for more, Gregory Polanco. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Anderson ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Justin Bour. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harrison has a play. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Ready once again, Lewis Brinson. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Marte's after it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another chance? Colin Moran. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Colin Moran.
Tapped down the line. But that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Realmuto finds it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He went down on strikes last time up. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one. But the funny thing is, he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Low for ball 1. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Now the 1-0. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Striding in once again, Brian Anderson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On the move is Polanco, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that's the first out of the inning. And next to the plate will be JT Little, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. A spin and a throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Dan Straley. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. He struck him out the third time. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Josh Harrison. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Hit on the ground to short. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. A 1 pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Maben. He's there and records the first out. Digging in once again, Starling Marte, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And now a bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. And yet another throw back to second. And he'll be back in standing up. And no surprise, a throw back to second. And still one more throw back to second. Back in standing. And the runner's breaking for third. Now a step off, and they've got the runner between second and third. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a two-run game now. Josh Bell the next to hit, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Riggle gathers it in. Throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. First delivery to him on the way. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Cameron Maben now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Bouncer to the left side. Backhanded. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Martin Prado now. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away.
0-1's the count.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now he'll go back to second another time here, being especially careful here. Runner's on his way to third. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Throw won't get him. Maben, the runner at third with no outs. Now the runner breaks for the plate, and a step off as the runner breaks for the plate. In to score, the runner from third. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Harrison calls for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. To short. Mercer is there. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close, safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Standing in now, Justin Bour, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's running again, and a step off as the runner breaks for second. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Popped up. Bell shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Standing in, Colin Moran. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Prado moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Now the pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Prado moves over. 2 down. Stepping in, Jordy Mercer. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Castro moving to his left. Up next from Miami, JT Realmuto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Ready now for the Marlins, Lewis Brinson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken. The throw. Got it. In time as he just gets the tag down. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit to third. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
Here now is our final lineup for this afternoon. First for the Victorians, Height. 10 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Marlins, 9 runs on 15 hits. They committed 6 errors in the ballgame. The winning pitcher is Ivan Nova. The launch goes to Dan Craven. Time of the ballgame, 4 hours exactly.
Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Longoria has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guess.
A swing and a miss. Here's Joe Panic. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Giants.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Second baseman.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Next to bat for the Giants, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Schebler is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. And that one just missed outside.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. So 1-1. Takes that one for strike two on the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Bumgarner into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is after it, and that retires the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Evan Longoria, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Evan Longoria.
And it's quickly 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Barnhart goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first down. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Duvall will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Hunter Pence will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitch goes behind him. Somebody needs to go out to this guy out on the mound and get him back in sync.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. The 2-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Outsprang. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His lifetime numbers against Bailey, just a 1 for 9. Now the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. And a good fastball swung on. And here's Jose Peraza. 7-8-9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Sacrifice attempt here. Only play for Bumgarner is to first, and the sacrifice is successful. The pitcher, Homer Bailey, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. McCutchen is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out toward shallow right. McCutchen is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. In now, Austin Jackson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. And now the Giants pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch. And guys don't take kindly to that. And this one gets away. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Hard hit ball to second. Jeanette has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Buster Posey now. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Digging in to try it again, Hunter Pence. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball three.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand.
Looking at a fastball to... Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Panic's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Striding in once again, Joey Votto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Duvall playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Schebler sprinting after it, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away now. Ready for another chance? Austin Jackson. He reached on a single in his first try. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Schebler makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next to bat for the Giants, Madison Bumgarner. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Little chopper back to the mound. And he's safe. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Joe Penna. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And this one runs in on him as he... Leading off the inning, Eugenio Suarez. And they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. This is line to left. Hence has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Ready now for Cincinnati, Scott Schebler. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. And here's Jose Peraza. Bumgarner's ready. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And they swipe the tag on him and the inning is over.